Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. It's Tuesday. What do we do every Tuesday? A quick lunch and learn every Tuesday at 1:30. I bring the heat. So if you want to start a business, this is the page for you. If you already have a business, this is the page for you. I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, scripts, marketing, branding. Yes, how to create great content, which we're going to talk about today. We are running in the next 90 days. We are making a shift in the next 90 days going into 2024. And so if you are that person, and so 2023 didn't quite look like you imagined, that's okay, girl. Give yourself a pat on the back. You are still here. You have a pulse. You have a purpose. Check your pulse. Everybody check your pulse. Check your pulse. Okay, you have a pulse. You have a purpose. It's still time. You can still make it happen. And so, yes, the time is now. So today, we're going to crush the next 90 days with some great content, getting in front of more people, right? That is the key to success. People, see the people, see the people, see the people. A pretty person is going to put that in the chat. See the people, see the people, see the people. The more people that you are seeing and connecting with, yes, you're going to have more opportunity to sell your stuff, to sell your product, your services, your opportunity. And so we want to get you in front of the right people, okay? Because if you're posting to everybody, you're getting nobody. So we want to make sure you're posting to your ideal prospects. So let's talk about it. So every Tuesday at 1:30, I am present just for the people who want to learn. If you want some great motivation, inspiration, and business tips, I got you covered. So let me know if you are a newbie here. Put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love the newbies. Please say hi. Sharing is caring. Share the broadcast. Okay, when you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. And so I see you. I appreciate you. And so I want to make sure I acknowledge your presence and let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to see my audience. I'm like, I got New Jersey in the building. Okay, Texas in the building. Okay, South Carolina is in the building. So let me know if you are in the building. I appreciate you. Yes. So mark your calendars every Tuesday at 1:30. I am present. So I can share with you what I know for sure and how I'm qualified to teach the subject. I've been an entrepreneur for over 18 years. I know a thing or two. I built my business originally offline, did very well, went to the top 1% of that company, then transitioned online to a social retail business where I can do all things from my cell phone. So I can build my business from my cell phone. And so that was unheard of for me because I built a business successfully offline for years. So coming online, I had to learn a few strategies, obviously, how to actually market, how to brand. And so that's why I share with you what I know for sure. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. Yes, radio personality. My background is radio and television. Love the industry. Hated the hours. And so I decided I wanted time freedom. And so I chose the home-based business, and the rest is history. I've been working for myself ever since. And so I want to make sure you have an opportunity to understand and also learn that anybody can do it. Now, most people won't do it. Most people won't participate in their own rescue, but anybody can do it. So I'm looking for the willing to. I'm looking for the people that's willing to make the change. They're willing to sacrifice. They're willing to learn a new skill. They're willing to jump. They're willing to do it. So if you are a willing to person, put willing in the chat. Say, I'm willing, Jerusha. Let me know, because I am currently developing 100 new business partners in my social retail business. And so I want to know how I can talk to the willing to. So put 100 in the chat. If you want to learn more about the 100, I'm changing 100 lives, helping 100 people get started in business, teaching them the skill sets that they can earn $100,000. And so we are excited about the 100s. I can see it. I can feel it. I know it's happening. And so I've trained thousands over the years. I've helped people make extra money. I help people start their businesses. I built 6 leaders, but now I want to make a greater impact. I really, being online in this season, I think I can, help more people see we can use this as a tool. Okay. Don't let the tool use you. Use the tool. I believe I can help more people actually, right? Not post and pray, but post and profit. And it's more people online. And so if you are that person, you've been looking for something, you've been praying for something, you knew you needed to start something and you just didn't do it, this is your prayer. It's been answered. I'm the magic. I'm the secret. So yes. So put 100 in the chat. Get educated. I think that what's important is you know what's available. So in all seriousness, most people don't know what's available and they say no to what they don't know. Somebody missed that. They say no, N-O, to what they don't know, K-N-O-W. And we've got to get educated about all these different ways. I don't care if it's real estate. I don't care if it's stocks. I don't care what it is, right? Trading, whatever it is, right? Etsy stores, it doesn't matter. You want to learn a skill and create some type of residual income or passive income. Can we all agree on that? Yes, yes. Put yes, yes in the chat. Like, you know what? I need to do it. I see people doing it. And I'm not telling you that it's not challenging. I'm telling you that it's worth it. So there's a difference. It's worth it to learn a new skill. I feel like if you stop learning, you're part of the walking dead. You're present, your body is here, but you're not learning anything to go to your personal next level. And so I think we're all on the mission. If we're still here, we're all on the mission. We haven't completed our personal mission yet. So you got to get in there. Dominique is in the building. Yes, good to see your beautiful faces. So please do me a favor, tag 2 business besties right now, because we want to help more than just one person, right? We want to help thousands of people see that there's a way. And so that's being pretty. And so you'll hear me say my organization is called The Pretty People, hashtag to all the pretty people. And how you become pretty is we celebrate, collaborate, and we make connections. Because I want to celebrate your success. I want to celebrate what you've already done. That is to be celebrated. Somebody didn't do what you did. And so we want to celebrate you over here. We want to collaborate with you. And I want to make those connections and find out how we can help each other. A part of the problem with some people not being successful, we don't want to help each other. We don't want to share with each other. We want to keep all the information for ourselves. We want to hoard information. I am not an information hoarder. Girl, share that information so somebody can be successful. She's not going to steal your clients. She's not going to steal your position. Understand what God has for you is for you. I'm not worried about it because I only want what God has for me. And so what I want you to do is focus on the next 90 days, like myself and like my business partners. We are focusing on the next 90 days. I don't care what happened 6 months ago. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you decide to do today. And so we're going to learn how to post better. So what are you posting? That's a part of the problem. What are you posting? You got to learn to identify who you're speaking to. And so when I come live, I know my audience is between 25 and 45. That's according to the analytics. I kind of know these people work in corporate America. So I'm talking to a certain group of people. So my post will attract those types of people. You're following me, okay? And most people, they don't know who they're talking to. They're just hoping that I put enough stuff on the wall, something's going to stick, which is true, but it'll go faster if you know who you're talking to. So understand, it's not about wealth, okay? And not wages, right? But it really is about changing lives. Yes, that's going to come. You're going to have some money. Yes, but it's about building those relationships. So everybody's not going to do it, but you're here because you're going to do it. Everybody got you until you ask them to do something. So when you are posting, don't worry about if your friend doesn't like your post. There's 4.8 billion social media users. They're going to like your post if it's a good piece of content. Okay. Now, if you are that type of person that you're hoping your family and friends get on board, stop. Say, as of today, I am stopping expecting just my family and friends to support my post. I'm going to create posts that other people can enjoy. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I'm utilizing my creativity and my knowledge and the wisdom that I've acquired, and I'm going to put it into action. Because the moment everybody says, oh, I'm going to support you. Yes, get started. Yes, I'm going to be your cheerleader. And everybody got you until you ask them to actually do something, to post something, to handle something, to say something on their live about you, to donate something, to support you. Then they can't be found. And that's okay. That's why you can meet new people. So I am one of the business coaches, mentors, influencers, whatever you want to call it. I believe you build a business on strangers. I believe you meet the peoples. You see the peoples, you meet the peoples. I built my entire organization on meeting all of you. I just meet new people. I didn't ask a family member. I didn't ask a cousin. I didn't ask because I know there are people that are just as hungry as myself. I just need to find her. And so on social media, you can do that. So let's talk about your posting for the next 90 days. What are you posting? What are you posting? When I go to certain pages, right? Because people, you like my stuff, I go to your page, I'm like, what is this? Okay. What are you posting if you have a business or you're trying to build a business? What is this? When you learn who the audience is, your post should make sense. So take people on your journey. Let me just tell you, write this down. Here's your business tip. When you are posting content, number one, take people on your journey. When you learn something, post it, share it. When you win, post. When you lose, post. Whatever you are working on, share it and take them through the growth process. People like following people. You know, you got the people watchers, you got the people that sit and follow. They're quietly sitting and watching every move that you make. Okay, somebody's always watching. Okay, and so in the next 90 days, you're going to do a 90-day sprint of only income producing activities. Write that down. IPAs, income producing activities. And I'm going to be going live every Tuesday at 1:30 to hold you accountable. So make sure that you're following so we know your progress. And so you're going to enroll new prospects every week in your business. You're going to say that as an affirmation. You're going to be talking to new people, all these strangers on social media, building those connections so you can offer your product, your service, your opportunity, because you're going to have good content that's going to attract the people. So what's going on in your life right now that you could share? If you're the type of person that you're already saying, well, I'm private, my page is private, I have a business and it's private. Only the private people can see what I actually sell. Only the private people. Okay, then Houston, we have a problem. Now, you got to act like you're a retailer, like a Walmart. They're open to the public. So if you have a business, your business should be open to the public. So if I wanted to buy your t-shirts, I can't buy it because your page is private. So I won't be able to see what you're sharing. So that's the first thing. So you want to be able to share as much as possible without interrupting your normal life. People don't need to know all your private business, but enough to get to know you. Like, I live in Atlanta. My degree is on communications and public relations. I worked for CNN News. I have 2 boys, hashtag mama boys. Like, there are certain things that people can know about you, right? Now, which you can share so you can attract your people. Your vibe only attracts your tribe, baby. I worked in corporate America. I built my business on the side. So I know I'm going to attract people who also work in corporate America and trying to build a side business and have children and so forth and so on. And so number 2 is vulnerability. Is a powerhouse concept on social media and in life. For being vulnerable, I told you, I'm a daddy's girl. I tell you a story about my dad in a minute. And my dad, he was in the hospital. He's on dialysis. It's hard for me all the time because if you are a daddy's girl, you get it. I see you. Okay. Put in the chat, hashtag daddy's girl. And so although, right, he was not on board when I first started my first home-based business because I worked in television. He was like, oh my gosh, you work so hard to work in television and now you're leaving to build a home-based business, which was not his generation. They didn't understand. I understand his position that he loved his baby girl. Okay. But he didn't understand that I needed time freedom to really take care of my son. And so understand when I tell stories like that, I'm being vulnerable to say, hey, these are things that happen. I struggled in the beginning because my son had so many difficulties and I was hungry to do whatever was necessary so I could be at home to care for him. So those types of things you can share. And so when you are speaking with people and making connection with people, you want to make sure you find out what they need. We're in the business of solving problems. You got to start asking the right question to see where the problem is. Okay, what's the pain point? Because the unseen problems create the sale. The seen problems creates the question. So let me give you an example. Why do you want to work from home? Any of you want to work from home? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Most people, they will probably say, because I want more money. Eh, that's a seen problem. You look at your bank account and you say, I want extra money because it looks like you don't have any money or you actually don't have any money. That's a seen problem. But why do you want more money? Why do I want more money? To care for my parents, to leave a legacy for my boys. That's an unseen problem. And so the unseen problem creates the sale. The seen problem creates the questions. Write that down. So when you're vulnerable, people see you. So don't try to impress people on this app. Don't do it. Be your authentic self. Don't try to appear to be just an expert in every single area. Okay. People actually don't like it when you look perfect, which is kind of like, an oxymoron a little bit, that they don't like it if they perceive you to be the super perfect person. You speak well, you present well, you do all that. They don't like that. Okay. So obviously we all have flaws. I have a lot of them. I laugh at myself all the time. And so when you do show up with your great content for the next 90 days, just be yourself. Okay. Now, I would say be prepared if you're going to do a live. I would say have some type of purpose in your content, but you want to make sure that it does represent who you are and where you're going. Because we're going to the top because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. So ask yourself when you are posting content, okay, how do I get people to relate to me? Write this down. A pretty person is putting this in the chat. I'm telling you exactly what to do. Okay. A pretty person is putting this in the chat. Thank you so much for putting this in the chat for me. Okay. How do I get people to relate to me? So how do I get people to relate to Jerusha? Jerusha she worked in corporate America. Like I just said, she transitioned years ago. I've been an entrepreneur for over 18 years. I teach people how to build their businesses online and offline. I teach great strategies. I have a business course. And so how do I get people to relate to me? I struggled when I was a new mom building a business. I did all the things wrong. When I got online right before the pandemic, I struggled to build my audience. So I can relate to you. That's why I can teach on this subject. I understand. You're just posting your life away and you live on the app, but the app isn't giving you the return, right? For the time that you're spending. The average person spends about 2 hours on social media. I'm going to tell you it's a waste of time if you're not making money in that 2 hours. It's a waste of time if you're not building something in that 2 hours. And so we want to change that. Yes or yes. Okay, great. So now, how do you get people to relate to you? You ask yourself, how do you get people to connect with you? Okay. See themselves in you. So when I'm training now, because I have the experience and I've seen the success, I get to teach to my younger self. So the person that started a few years ago, what is it that she didn't know? And so that's who I'm talking to. So see each person within yourselves. And then you want to make sure that you're solving problems. This whole thing about sales is really about solving problems. That's it. That's really the answer. You got to solve more problems. If in order for you to solve more problems, you got to talk to more people. You got to connect with the people. And so let me just give you some homework. We get homework every Tuesday at 1:30. Go to your page, not right now, after the broadcast in about 5 minutes. Go to your page. Would you follow you? Now, if you are building a business and you're selling a product, you're selling a service, you're selling an opportunity, scroll down and say, take yourself out of it and say, would I follow me? Am I posting content that would attract my ideal prospect? And if you have a lot of people that's following you that are not your ideal prospect, it's because you attracted them. I know we don't want to hear it because I have people, I'm like, this person don't seem like they love anything that I'm teaching and training, right? So you want to look at your page and say, would you follow you? If the answer is no, change it. No one's going to notice that you changed it. Okay. So you want to make sure that you start that change today. Tomorrow is today. I implore you to learn how to market and brand. Okay. Now, in the 90 days, we're going to be accountable every Tuesday at 1:30. I will be here to share with you some actionable business tips to help you through these 90 days. Now, what you want to do is you want to share your growth. I'm okay with you putting it in the chat. Yes, Darusha, I've spoken to 5 new people. I've gotten 5 new customers, whatever it is. I've changed my content. I started doing TikToks and Reels, whatever your growth looks like. But you cannot go into 2024 with the same type of attitude, the same type of content if it's not working for you, right? And so, yes, we all fall down, but we get up. In that song, Donnie McClurkin, we fall down, but we get up. Speaking of falling down, let me tell you a true story. So my father, I just told you I'm a daddy's girl. He is stubborn and love him though, love him to death. So my father falls on the floor yesterday. So they live in a different state than myself. And no one's home with him at this time. My mom ran to the store. Now he has all the devices. That's a part of my, thing is being able to care for my parents. So he has a necklace that he can press a button. He has, we got a button installed in the house where he can just touch the button. He has all the things, right? In case something happens. Now, because I just told you he was stubborn, okay, he didn't have all those things on him. It's in another room. And so he attempts to get up and he falls. He has arthritis and he's on dialysis. So many things, right? So he falls. No one knows that he's fallen. And my mom gets back home about 45 minutes later, and she walks in and he's lying on the floor. Now, of course, she's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" Da, 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 da. He says, "I can't get up." So now she can't get him up. And so now she's taking on this responsibility. Okay, what are we going to do? Okay, the first thing is just call 911 because, he has some, issues. Just call 911. He hit his head. And so I'm just like, she didn't call, her children yet. And so she said, I went to a neighbor's house to ask them to come help me get him up off the floor. And so she goes to one neighbor, that neighbor's not home. She goes to another neighbor, and she goes to another neighbor. And finally, one of the neighbors, he wasn't at home, but he has the camera where he can see if someone's at his door. He says, "Hey, I'm not at home, but go next door. This person can help you." That person comes over, help get my dad up off the floor. The good news is he's fine. Okay, so thank you so much. He's fine. And so physically, what I thought about was physically he could move. He couldn't get up. Yet you and I, physically, for those that can, we can actually get up. When we fall down on the ground, whether it's in business, whether it's in life, or whether we just fall down, we have the ability to get back up. Some people can't get up without help. You can. And so I thought about, man, that must be a stressful place to want to get up, but you can't get up. And so if you're in a place where you feel like in business, you've been suffering from whatever has happened in your business, you haven't seen the success. I know what I'm talking about. You haven't seen the level of success that you deserve. You got to just get back up because you can. You have the ability to just get back up. Nothing can stop you. And so this is your moment to say, I can do it. I have the strength, the fortitude, the courage. I have all of the things, the tools, and I'm grateful. So when I saw that, I was like, I'm so grateful that I'm still able. I'm so grateful I'm able to provide. I'm so grateful I'm able to show up. I'm so grateful I'm able to help other people get to the top. And so we've got to make sure that we show gratitude every single day because there is somebody who can't get up. No matter what, they cannot move and you can. And so I want to tell you, I'm on this journey with you. So make sure that you're sharing your growth. Make sure that you're showing up. Tomorrow is today. The best revenge is massive success in the next 90 days. That's how you help people. That's how you change the world. They see you every day. You have 2 choices, evolve or repeat. Evolve or repeat. I choose to evolve every single day. I'm getting up every single day. I'm choosing. We all make choices. And people like to blame it on other people. But I'm going to tell you, you're the problem. You're the solution. You can get up. You're the problem. You're the solution. You can get up. And so I thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you want more of this goodness, every Tuesday at 1:30 Eastern Time, I am live to help you understand how to build a business or how to be more successful in your business and how we all can do it. I'm currently developing 100 new business partners. So if you want to connect with me, you're like, I need you to be my business coach, Jerusha. I need to start a business with you. Okay, put 100 in the chat. Oh, I got a new little thing. Put 100 in the chat so we can talk about it, or go to the link in the bio. But it's easier if you scan this. Go to your camera, scan it. Yes, Jerusha. Go to your camera, scan this, and it's going to take you to my business page. It's going to take you to my personal business page so you can learn about the 100s. Yes, I am saying 100 people, Lord. 100 families, 100 lives, helping them start a business and create residual income, helping them earn $100,000. So if you just want to learn about the 100s, scan this. Yes, it's going to take you to my business page and get educated. My people will perish because of lack of knowledge. We've got to get educated about all of these different businesses that are available for us. If this was helpful, make sure you put helpful in the chat. Hashtag helpful. Put helpful in the chat. If you got value today, I know you shared the broadcast. This is what I'm talking about. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. So make sure you share the broadcast or tag your business bestie if you're on Facebook. And so I will see your beautiful faces on Tuesday at 1:30 for our next Lunch and Learn. For the next 90 days, we getting up, baby. Let's go. We're getting up. Thank you so much. My dad is doing good. Yes, he's doing fine. Thank you for asking. Let's get up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a very good business question. Hold on. Patty said, how do I get people to relate to me? Now, if you're in my business group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration, you might want to get into that group. You do need to answer the entry questions. And I answer business questions on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so we can answer that question Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so you need to be in that group, even though I'll broadcast it live publicly. I only answer the questions from the people that's in the group. So if you're not in the group, it's called Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. I'd love to answer your question. Have a great day.